Our next speaker brings greetings from the student body. Please welcome Sanya Seth, representing the class of 2019.
Thank you, Dean Fournier. It is truly an honor for me to be up here today. I would like to start by welcoming deans, faculty, staff, families and guests, and most importantly, my classmates, the class of 2019, to the commencement ceremony of one of the finest institutions of higher education, Boston University's Questrom School of Business. Congratulations, we made it. If I have to be honest, I've never quite been fond of commencement speeches because I could never understand how one person was to encompass the 3 years, 8 months, and 14 days worth of experiences of a class that is so uniquely diverse. But I soon realized it is neither my ability to summarize nor my ability to recount my own experiences. So as I was thinking about what to include in this speech, my friend asked me, well, what brings you all together as Questrom's graduating class of 2019? At first, it seemed like an easy question. To get a degree, to meet new people, to figure out our career paths, to escape our parents. Isn't that, after all, why we're here today? Then he asked me again, Sanya, what really has brought you all together as Questrom's graduating class of 2019? In the past 4 years, we embarked on a journey together. We have been exposed to more knowledge and more culture than we would have ever imagined. From the day we received our acceptance letters to today, where we are receiving our diplomas, this graduating class has been together through some of the most important moments in recent history. We elected a new president to the White House and said goodbye to influential figures like Stephen Hawking and Senator John McCain. We made our voices heard by going to the Boston Commons for the Women's March, March for Our Lives, and Boston Free Speech Rally. We saw the rise of the Juul and fidget spinners and the decline of Bitcoin. Together, we celebrated 2 Patriots Super Bowl wins and a Red Sox World Series win, as well as a legalization of marijuana during our time here. Most importantly, we have met people and experienced events that have opened our eyes to the world and have taught us a thing or two about life. Now for me, there are a few things that we all experience together that really resonate today. Change is one of them. I remember when I first received my acceptance letter to Boston University's School of Management, I was thrilled. But when I arrived on campus for orientation at 595 Commonwealth Avenue, I wondered to myself, what the heck is a Questrom? Our campus has been constantly evolving, from the never-ending ComAv construction to the addition of Wheelock College. In fact, a majority of change that happens to us or to our environment, we have no control over. But if there are lessons learned from change, it is to accept it rather than to fight or deny it. Enjoy the journey and the experiences that come along, both happy and tough, as none of them will last forever. And lastly, focus on the areas that you do have control over so that you can maximize your opportunities from the constantly evolving world around us. Another experience that brought us all together are those 4 months. Those 4 months, those 9 other sleep-deprived people, and that one business plan. Yes, I'm talking about core. The struggle of breakfast at Starbucks, dinner at Breadwinners, fitting 10 people into a team room meant for 4. But in all seriousness, we have faced adversity in one form or another, in figuring out who we are, what our place is in the world, and what the future holds. And in the process, struggle has enabled us to appreciate what we have. Struggle has helped us discover ourselves and has forced us to observe how we react to adverse circumstances. Struggle has taught us important life lessons and has forced us to grow up from freshman to senior, from SM 131 to core survivor, and from jobless to a spot on the corporate ladder. Finally, we were brought together by diversity. Together, we represent over 72 countries, 39 student clubs and organizations, and 14 functional and cross-functional concentrations. This year, we also welcomed our first female dean to lead our very own Questrom School of Business. Let us give her, Dean Fournier, a round of applause. We have seen progression within our own BU community and at large in our country, with a record-breaking number of women, people of color, and of the LGBT community elected to Congress in 2018. 117 women were elected to Congress, including one of our own BU alumna. But diversity is not just a quota or a number, it's about empowerment. And empowerment means no excuses. We must continue to lift and include because that is what we're meant to do, what we are taught to do, what we want to do, and what we should do. It is everyone's responsibility to continue to break the glass ceiling. Now, all these lessons and experiences we have had would not have been possible without our support system, parents, grandparents, faculty, and friends. Thank you for your unconditional love, care, and patience, for which we express utmost gratitude. But especially to our families, who are the reason we are sitting in these seats today. Now, before I close, I'm obliged to remind you all once again that this education is a privilege. And with this privilege comes great responsibility. The responsibility to remain humble and remain centered, remain connected with your family and with your friends. Most importantly, remain grounded and do not forget your roots. Remember that this privilege does not translate to happiness, and the most important thing to do is to be responsible to yourself. Share your experiences and also share your time. And lastly, remain eternally grateful and recognize your mentors, peers, and individuals who helped you get to where you are. I am beyond confident that we are able to do all of the above because of what we have gained here at our time at Boston University's Questrom School of Business. Before me sits the most ambitious, inspirational, passionate, the most driven, the most determined group of future leaders I have ever known, and I cannot imagine what we will be able to achieve together. Congratulations once again, class of 2019. Thank you very much, and take care.